Thank you for tuning in with Enchantress. That is me, the babbler. That is me on this revolutionary high of an uprise at this time. Excuse my appearance, guys, for it is freezing. um, the place I'm in is relatively it's okay, but I was on my own private channeling mode, and so if you tap in your own kind of way or whatever, well, there's not many, anyways, it doesn't matter, channeling or like just connecting or listening or listening really well comes with some side effects. So there will be times where I am connected and I get really cold. It's like 111 I saw. And so it's freezing. And I also know too, like sometimes like when, like, let's say like, this is just an example, like of, just so they can get a visual of how it could be applied or whatever. It's like, I could be laying down in bed, ready to go to sleep and nice and cozy, everything, nothing's off, temperature's just right. And then all of a sudden, start trembling uncontrollably. My daughter has witnessed this because like I can't even move, like I start trembling. So there are certain things that happen when, or can happen, doesn't necessarily mean it is always that way, but it, think of it however you want. I have been going through this entire progress, understand, overstand process for my own self forever. And however infinitely that will be, it shall be, for that is the core of a lot of things. This vibrating beat that we are, we're just in a vessel. This is a car, anyways. So I just started like, and I know why too, because I was ignoring this record. Continuing doing whatever it is that I'm doing, and freezing. So a while back, even though it's crazy, like, time management in this realm for a person like myself, to upkeep, manage, and still it's a challenge, but to be on time, to be present day, like keep to my appointments, my schedulings, and things like that is very important. That is a part of my life. Yeah, I have no sense of time. So, I may have said it in another video where I keep my alarm is constantly going off until I'm actually like on the go, from destination to destination. It's can be, my daughter gets annoyed with it. She'll be like, turn off the alarm. I'm like, hit snooze, because if not, I travel a lot. Even if I'm here, I'm not here. Like here, there, everywhere. So time can go. Yeah, I don't know. Even though it feels slower, like I don't know. Like, anyways, that's not what this is about. So, some time ago, not too long ago, but yet not yesterday, and definitely not last month either, I had posted for a pick a card. I can't even right now tell you what the pick a card was about. Just pick a card, A, B, and C, or whatever the case may be, right? A, B, and C. and I did a video recording of it, and it's in my camera in parts and pieces because I was having challenges and complications with that. And I've had so much difficulty extracting this damn video for this pick a card reveal thing that I just put it away and have tried different ways of like getting it, and it's just, and I'm so busy, and it just like frustrated me but didn't, because I didn't let it vibrate in that kind of way. And I was just like, what's meant to be is meant to be, shall be what shall be, like, let it go, say la vie. So even though I did this to keep the faith, I guess, the card selections, these cards, I have kept wrapped in its paper 1, 2, and 3. And even in the video, I explained the 1, 2, 3, even though in my pick a card thing, like that I shared like on Instagram or like whatever, or posted like for people to pick one, it was A, B, C. But me, I wrote 1, 2, 3. So obviously 1 would be A, 2 would be B, and 3 would be C. Yeah, right. So whatever. So they've been wrapped in that since, with the intention that when I can, I'll redo or find a way to extract a video and stuff like that. So to make a long story short, it's about, these messages are timeless. So whenever you receive it, you receive it. Whether it is the day, I don't even know the date, after Thanksgiving. Just know a timestamp. And it's about 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. So in the midst of like having my own personal experience and stuff and moving something around, I came across the piles. And I, without looking at the 1, 2, or 3, and definitely forgetting what all the cards were, like, in like what it was about, I picked one. So this is the reveal to that in this little mini form. So this is the reveal of that pick a card. B. I had to really think about that. B. Okay, you chose B. Woohoo! Here's a message for you. And if you just stopping in and didn't choose anything, then take what resonates. Something will seed. Allow for whatever to sprout from your being that shall be. So I don't even remember the line of questioning, truthfully. So I am just looking and will be babbling, and that's how it shall be. So here we have Lover's Oracle. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. I like that. It sounded like a little Dr. Seuss rhyme. Passion. Magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. And this is just like even tapping into like the energies of just like what is happening now, like collectively, like this energy signature that is individualized to our experience, but yet the signature itself is kind of like similar. It's like the connecting with our tribe, and the people that are part of our own collective of, part of our collective experience of, whatever it is that's going on behind closed doors or in our own personal lives. And the passion that's coming back alive, or that's being reminded at this time, for maybe even some lost or forgotten about or left behind, or the resurfacing of just like, things that have passed or that were like left hanging or left unknown, you know, that something is sparking or re-emerging or bringing into, ow, oh, that's even hurting my mid back there. Yeah, so, you know, some twisted views that may have influenced the past actions that we may have taken or chosen or felt left with no choice but to carry on with that taint of like a stain of some kind of it sucks kind of energy, you know, like that, you know, although you grow and you learn and you evolve and you move on and you carry along, you know, sometimes we may still suppress or oppress or I'm trying, guys. There's a lot going on in my life too, and here I am. Okay, so, you know, something that didn't get to explore. No. See. Try. You know, like something that you just felt defeated about, or, you know, something that may have been just left hanging is what I hear. Hanging, like, and not because it was wanted, you know, and then moving forward, and then 10 years later, let's say, you know, something is being a catalyst, a spark, the wheel, like how the wheel turns and things, like, is resurfacing in the realms of that once upon a time left hanging kind of energy that, as we know, when we leave anything unresolved and hanging in our lives, we are infinite beings, immortals, I dare say, that is aligning with infinite truth about even connecting and connections. So in that kind of leveling of awareness, the challenge to release, you know, all expectancies and, like, you know, having all these expectations or like fantasies and, you know, based off of what realities, you know, the ones that are not tangible, unseen, that is it just a vision that one only sees? Or can it be, you know? And so I just feel that, like, if you watched my other videos that I posted, Utopian Babbles, it speaks about release. This release of like just what you think you know about anything, and tapping into that inner realm well that exists, that feels, lives, ignites. Look at the picture. Like, you know, we can put this about a relationship if you want to. Most people do, because they romanticize life in every which way. I'm guilty. I'm a dreamer. You see? But you know how I like to go even more deep. Divine masculine, divine feminine existing within me. Uniting, so sweet. Passion ignites in our lives at this time. And this is a good time. And then look at Gemini. The card of Gemini. The energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. For we are infinite. And we are, like, evolving. Be so proud of yourself for all that you do, that inner work that you do. That is beautiful. Yes. So here we are having a leg up, a rise in our communication realms at this time. Throat chakra going up, full blast, alive, passionately too. And wherever you are in your present, like, placement, in whatever role you have chosen to partake in, here we are now, having dissolved or dissolving or transmuting the work that you do. You see this evolutionary work that you do on a regular. Even if you take a time out and take a nap, be kind with yourself. You are where you are when you are. That's it. Like, you know what I mean? And so here we are, having transmuted, having healed, healing. You know, it's a constant, continuous process, especially if you are unconditioning your conditioning, or you are bringing up, or things are being brought up. And if you want to associate this with two, here we go with astrological configurations of what we think we understand right now, of even that has been spoon-fed to each and every one of us at that, like, source its root too. Like, you know, let's get into the groove of just being, you know, in tune with what you think is news or, like, information, you know. So, and just be free to feel, know for you, for yourself. Like, not even listening to me. Like, you gotta listen for yourself. I listen for me. Selfishly, too. You know? That's what I do. And, the alignment that is just orchestrating this dance that is happening. Look at, and then look at this, the second house, your assets, finances, and the things that you value, like, active here in the solidifying of just even our foundations, is like, even just like stability. Like, if you want to look at it, like I said, divine masculine, divine feminine energies existing within us, unifying, because we're understanding our understanding. And what that even means, go even further in that, understanding or understanding. I'm understanding my own placement under a construct that exists already, that has been set before me here, the one that is, you know, appearing to speak right now. Like, this inner stand is my awareness and consciousness and mindfulness in terms of my own stance on something that I'm under. Because that, if you want to look at it like that, and just, this is just a lens, another lens of view, doesn't make it constitution, you know what I mean? It doesn't make it all. Okay, it's just one lens, okay, of a way to see that it's just one way to see something that's just a piece. I'm trying to take a time out so that I can just breathe. Because like I said, it's a lot of things that can filter in through any kind of stream that you open, flow, and grow. But look at that. The understanding part is fundamental to your own evolutionary development. That is continuous, no matter where you lie or are in terms of awareness. Like, it's still continuous, all of it, until you shake, rattle, and roll. I don't know, but one lens of a scope of what understand means, so that if you need to look at it, and if you need visuals, you need tangible things to be able to process, so that you can also make tangible things. Like, one of the most difficult things, that can be as a challenge for many of us, is putting into creation the visual that we see within that does not exist yet, and creating that, and being able to do such a thing in such a grandiose way like that. It gets done, fully, like, in the process and the progress of that, and how that can come into play. But anyways, I go off and I drive myself crazy because I just want to turn this off. Like, actually, I might have to do a number 2, because we're on not number 2, but video number 2 and continue. Thank you for tuning in.